So next question has come in from Mick Ward. Now, I believe you know Mick, Scotty.
Mick. Mick used to be, among many other things, used to be the head of Adult Social Care Commissioning at Leeds City Council. But for me, I came into contact with Mick around a lot of work that I've been doing around asset-based community development, because Mick, I guess, looked to the future a little bit and saw that actually to involve communities, much like co-production, asset-based community development is based around involving people in big projects, involving people in a lot of the design and the delivery stuff. So yeah, and Mick submitted a question. I'll let you read the question.
Yeah. So Mick has asked, as well as the excellent focus on co-production that Simon on the Streets and others in the third sector have in Leeds, there has been a growing understanding of and implementation of asset-based community development in the city. What do you see as the relationship between co-production and ABCD? How can they support each other? And are there any tensions that need to be taken into account?
Yeah, well, I think the similarities is the involvement. You know, we talk about co-production, that is generally a health and social care word. If you went into the private sector, they'd be talking about customer service and market research. But co-production is generally, it's been adopted by health and social care in the third sector. I think the relationship revolves around having people that will involve people rather than going to the service for the answer, and knowing that actually, whether it's a community of service users or a community of place, the answers are out there in that community. We know that sometimes that we're looking out of the door of our service, the service users are looking into their best place to tell us some of the things that we need to know. ABCD relies on the principle that the community knows best what it needs for itself, and the principle that, you know, it focuses on what's strong, not what's wrong. I think I'm glad Mick asked that, because Mick, I guess, influenced me with a lot of the work that I've done. But in terms of the tensions that need to be taken into account, I guess it's yes, paying people to do it. You know, the idea of paying, like you're paying me to do it in the local authority, they're paying the ABCD coordinator to do it. But that person has to be able to understand when to take a step back. When their opinion's not important, when they're there just to facilitate. So just like an ABCD coordinator, right? Sometimes I'm just here to facilitate the conversation.
And it's interesting, because I know the question's been asked of me before about your role, and so is Scott come in to deliver, you know, co-production and sort out co-production in your organisation. It's like, well, no, what he's here to do is support the staff, support me, the board, the staff, to embed co-production as a culture, not to actually go out and do it, but facilitate that role. And I think that's been a bit of a misunderstanding. So, and I think that ABCD stuff as well, it's, you know, what we want to do and why we employed you, Scotty, and why Simon on Streets is so passionate about co-production. It starts with us as an organisation and what we do, but that spreads out. You know, it's got to feed into all of that other work, and we do some great work in partnership with the local community, with other external organisations, and that's where I see that relationship between co-production and ABCD as well.
Well, and it's funny you mentioned that, because David Patterson from Poverty Aid, Universal Poverty Aid, I think, he says, how can homeless charities connect people who have been homeless with local people they are housed when they find accommodation? Because he believes that this seems crucial to prevent them becoming homeless again. And I think the similarities are there, you know, in terms of actually, we're not just serving service users, we're a servant to the community as well. So by involving the community, we can better improve people's chances. I mean, imagine the homelessness service that houses somebody that then goes to the neighbours and says, well, actually, you know, how about if something happens here, you inform us. Imagine how many people we might stop vacating premises early, vacating tenancies early, you know, just by involving the local community. So I think there's enormous on us, not just to involve service users, but we talk about carers, we talk about the wider community as well when we talk about co-production. Thank you.